Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are going to dissect a Form 8K filing from New Fortress Energy. And trust me, after looking at this report, you will want to consider energy as your next business. Because some companies in the world are making huge profits. And before we get started, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we discuss all sorts of interesting business filings. Join us there to share your thoughts on this report. This filing is all about the company trying to keep its lenders happy by sharing some financial information. New Fortress Energy was late in filing its quarterly report, so they're releasing some unaudited financials to stay in good standing with their debt holders. It's like when you're late on a school assignment, so you turn in anything to show you're at least trying. This report is dated June 18, 2025. That's the date of the earliest event reported. The heart of this filing is about New Fortress Energy sharing its financial results, specifically the unaudited condensed consolidated statements of cash flows and a discussion about their financial health for the first 3 months of 2025. Basically, they're giving a sneak peek at how they did financially. They include Exhibit 99.1, diving into New Fortress Energy's financial status and operating results for the quarter that ended in March 2025, a crucial source in understanding the company's performance. The company's debt agreement says that New Fortress needs to keep the trustee, bondholders, and lenders updated. Specifically, they need to hand them quarterly financial statements within a certain amount of time. As New Fortress Energy previously reported, they couldn't file their full quarterly report on time. They were late. The company already gave the SEC some unaudited financial statements back in May. Keep in mind the financial results for the first 3 months of 2025 are based on what management knows right now. These numbers haven't been checked by the company's official accounting firm. While the company doesn't expect major changes, things could still shift when the full audit is done. The company expects to get the full quarterly report out by the end of June 2025. There is a section about forward-looking statements which are, by definition, not historical fact. These are words like may, will, anticipate. Essentially, the company is saying, don't take our predictions as gospel because things could change. And this things could change is a warning to investors. In short, New Fortress Energy needed to share its financials to avoid upsetting its lenders. The numbers are preliminary, so keep that in mind, but you can still glean a lot of information from it. We have the exhibits, one of which is about supplemental disclosure. Here's more for the period as of and ended March 31, 2025, adjourned. First, we have a condensed consolidated statement of operations. Total revenues reached $466.2 million for the 3 months ended March 31, 2025. Keep in mind, this is unaudited, meaning this may not be 100% accurate. The cost of sales was high, with a little over $300 million, leaving about $166 million in profit. This implies they may be spending a lot in production. The net income is what's left after everything that the company actually gets to keep. For the 3 months ended March 31, 2025, the company experienced a net loss of $115 million. Last year, the net loss was $65 million. This means the company loss almost doubled from last year to this year, and the company lost about a third of their revenue. Now let's talk about the balance sheets. On the asset side, property, plant, and equipment, which represents physical things, increased and cash decreased a bit. These assets are important because they're the company's foundation. Looking at the liability side, the company has a lot of debt. The total liabilities clocked in at around $4.2 billion. Debt is basically money the company needs to pay back. In general, the financials paint a complex picture. From the look of these numbers, the company is not doing so well. They're earning but not profitable. The liabilities is very significant and it suggests the business is high risk. The company did file an 8K, which means the financial filing information is not final. Now for my analysis of New Fortress Energy, the company has some serious strengths and some worrying areas. On the bright side, they're clearly generating substantial revenues as evidenced by the $466.2 million in revenue number. This suggests there's demand for their services. However, those losses are concerning. Losing money, especially a growing amount compared to last year, isn't a great sign. They need to figure out how to control costs or boost their revenue significantly to turn things around. The debt is an obstacle. That massive liability number means they're carrying a heavy burden, and they need to manage that debt carefully or it could become a real problem. Overall, New Fortress Energy seems to be at a critical juncture. They've got potential, but they really need to clean up those losses and deal with their debt before things get too shaky. But with the right adjustments, there may be still a chance Alright, that's our breakdown of New Fortress Energy's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.